really quick tutorial on how to make a very simple top in Onshape. You can print it out and it actually functions like just a regular toy top that you play with, or kind of like a dreidel, you know. You can play around with it, but without further ado, let's get started. Sorry. Yeah, so let's create a new part studio. And we're gonna select a sketch plane. Doesn't matter which one, but let's do front. And let me actually delete these so that it's easier to see. This is origin. We're gonna select the line tool. Helps you create a line. And we'll make this vertical line. And this, and we're gonna make it such that these 2 points are on the same sort of horizontal line. Keep that in mind. You can show constraints and it'll show you that they're on the same horizontal line. That's kind of important, but yeah. I'm gonna make another line, horizontal. We're gonna make this at a slant so that it works correctly as like a regular top. We're gonna add that. Now that we have pretty much all of our constraints set up, I'm gonna define the length of each of these lines. So this should be 1 inch, 1 inch. This should be 1/4. And I'm gonna take a peek. Actually, let me see exactly what's. Oh yeah, this isn't defined yet. I'm gonna take a peek at the example I made previously. So I forgot one of the constraints. So I just want to make sure it's identical. And this is 1.5. Yeah. And now that we have all of the constraints and all the lengths set up, our sketch is completely defined. And typically you want a completely defined sketch whenever any single time you just CAD. You don't want anything to be blue, basically, because that means there's room for error and it's not nice. Now we're going to use a feature called revolve. And basically what this command does is you select an axis that you want something to, or that you want aspects of the sketch to rotate around in 3D space, and select a face such that it makes this. One thing you'll notice about this top specifically, is that it's really, really freaking ugly. Like, look at this. And another command that we can use is called fillet, not fillet, because there are 2 L's. There's a difference. Fillet. And so you can probably use the default radius, but that's basically just how much materials. I should just probably show you, but it's how much material is shaved off when you select an edge. So it just puts it around the circle and makes everything nicer. I'm gonna double check the example. I think I put it default. Yeah. So default fillet, and you want to apply the fillet to pretty much every single edge just to make it look nice. And that looks pretty nice. You're pretty much done. That's it. It's not that complicated of a design. It's pretty cool. I suggest you print it out. I should make printing tutorials too. Not sure about that, but yeah. One thing you notice that when you print it out is that this underside, like if you're printing it upright, of course, right? You want supports, and there'll still be like remnants or flakes of like supports when you peel it off, unless you like sand it after. But yeah, it'll look cool if you print it out. I printed mine out and it works fine. But yeah, this is the finished project. Hopefully this inspires you to take on more complicated projects, cooler projects, and I'll be making more complicated projects in the future, hopefully. Thanks for watching. I really hope you guys learned something new. Bye bye.